and I'm going to be doing my usual stuff of trying to set it up. Um, I think we are live on
You
Facebook.
should be pro by now.
Oh no,
Yeah.
really? I don't know how I've got 100 pounds in just like this. Can't I'm trying to learn this. I don't know. This part is. I'm making a movie on saying it 100 times. I don't know how to do this. Like there's going to be a movie on saying this 100 times. So good morning, everybody from India. Me and Ashwani are joining you from India. Ludmila is joining you from Canada, and it's night there. All of like I can see Devi already live. Devi has come within seconds up.
Yoo-hoo. Oh yeah.
It's big. What just happened? Like, what has just happened? We didn't even realize till the time we ended it. Melanie was there live yesterday talking about it. All this while, Melanie has been just running and walking and running and walking and saying, "I can't do it. I can't do it" with her weights. And suddenly, there's a relax that we did it on 31st. There was such a relaxed face of Melanie going live. Debbie, you've been a star, and your Mexico group was beating everybody up. So good to see you. Good to see you, ma'am. Rosetta, ma'am, is here, and she also did about 125, 30 kilometers. Francis is
Mhm.
here. Anjana is here. Good morning. I know all of us are excited to culminate. I don't know what just happened. It didn't hit me till it actually happened until
Uh-huh.
that I'm going to release right now. When once we have more people joining in, we're going to release the month's movie, which is this thing. And I just realized what happened when I saw the final movie. So, good morning, Ludmila and Ashwani are joining us. Both are moms from the book. Ludmila, let me take it to you first. I mean, I'm already getting goosebumps. I'm just
Uh-huh.
okay. LJ is here as well. LJ, hi. All of these moms have been walking. How was it, Ludmila? What do you have to say when we reach the final spot of finale of 1 month of awareness campaign and everybody running across, walking, swimming, doing so many things?
Is such a huge accomplishment. And that brings me back a little bit to when you and I first started talking, when you're doing the interview with me about your book. And we just hit it off and we're talking about exercise and mother's health. And you just had your eyes just lit up and you're like, you're gonna put a run for moms together. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get all the moms, get exercise. And from that, it was just that process. Just the once that definite decision came to place, the door started opening. And you're like, let's do it in March. And I'm like, March, okay, let's do it in March. And then we put it all together. We got the group, the moms that could join us at that time join us. And this movement is started, but none of us, you and I, we could not have foreseen what was going to end it up to become.
Right.
It was incredible. Like that first idea of just 100 moms walking to create awareness to mother's health become into like families locking arms, like husbands like supporting their wives, and then suddenly they were walking together, and if the wife couldn't walk, the husband would do it, they count the points, and then they were walking together. Then the son came and the daughter and the friend, and suddenly this turned into a movement where was going to be just us to an inclusive movement of people supporting mother's health and women health and health in general, because everybody started to do what they love, and they brought more joy back into their lives because they were walking or playing pickleball or tennis or cross country skiing, cycling, all the things. And because we made somewhat into a game and we're showing the videos, it empowered and engaged everybody to be like, I gotta do my kilometers today because such and such a did. If she did, I can do it too. So it's that empowerment that the community created. Yep. And I am so grateful. And the testimonials, the videos that some we're gonna see in a little bit, with everybody saying, oh my God, now I'm actually enjoying and I'm walking. And people took videos from their cities and the lakes and the mountains. So we got to visit the world to this challenge, see everybody else's houses and backyards and where they go. a little bit the snippets inside their lives, get to know each other and the family. So for me, it has been an incredible experience, and I'm so honored and glad and humbled to have been that you asked me to do together with everybody else that was involved. There was a lot of hands involved to get this going, but I'm so glad that we just went for it. Like, it was imperfect action. It's done is better than perfect. We started and it was amazing. I couldn't see any better
Not,
results. I'm very pleased.
we've not only done it, we've done incredible numbers. We've almost 8,000
Oh yeah.
kilometers. I think only 25 or 30% of moms could participate, and 8,000 kilometers done by almost just 30% of moms in the book and their husbands.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely the one, you know, my husband has done 200 kilometers.
He
had
did
not,
amazing.
not walked for years, and he joined in, and I was not there for the first 2 weeks. So he was covering up, and then he just became very competitive on Strava. And every he's like, Ludmila just took over. I'm just going for my bike. And the corporate guy who on the call all the time. So he was taking his calls on the bike. He was taking his calls while running. He was taking his calls. Some madness was happening. So I was just like, listen, I don't need to, I think, really push myself because I was not well. I'll do 50 kilometers. You do the rest. So that's what happened. Amazing. We have
Yeah.
we have Debbie saying, I mean, Debbie's group was so entertaining. They were all in Mexico, covering up so many kilometers, swimming, running, walking. I don't know what all they were doing, climbing mountains. So it was and we have Ashwini now. Why is Ashwini here? Because what we are just so excited these months, what we're so excited to do for a month. We're like, oh, we did this, 8,000 kilometers, that too together. Ashwini alone must have covered up so much trying to practice. And it's such an honor to have her in the book. And she's an she's an Olympian and an Arjuna awardee from our country. And I was just telling her that I was 8, 9, 10 years old when I heard about Ashwini running, and she like, oh, making me feel old. So I was just telling her, no, I think you're a legend. You're making me feel like a legend joining us. Ashwini, welcome. Thank you for joining this thing. And I know that you never send your running pictures and videos, but you did it for us and you sent it to us. So it's very sweet of you to do that. Ashwini, what do you have to say? You've been watching the campaign go. All of us like doing it in our own way. Grandchildren joining in. Joining in. What do you have to say about it?
Well, Shika, when you first connected with me, and I was wondering, like, how do we get people, excited about this program? But it only goes to show that when one conceives the idea and puts 100% to it, it's achievable. And I think you and Ludmila have proved that. So, and being mothers and, connecting with mothers and really bringing alive this initiative throughout the world. I think that was exciting. What I really loved about the entire initiative is not just telling stories about moms, but actually bringing families together and bringing sport and health into their lives with some joy. I mean, when you watch the videos, you see them enjoying as a family, you see them enjoying as an individual, and they all set goals for oneself. You have people setting goals not just as a family, but as an individual too. This many kilometers I'm going to cover today, and actually posting it. So the involvement, the participation, and the joy of bringing this event amongst thousands of people. It's just not the women, but thousands of people. And I'm sure, actually, I'm positive to see that this joy will translate into fitness on every single day, because that's the enjoyment they've had in this program. So thank you for bringing that awareness about health, about actually doing it for oneself, for one's satisfaction. That was very, very important. And I think congratulations to both of you. Wonderful initiative, and extremely grateful to be a part of this program too.
Yeah, thank you, Ashwini. I know that this is just a beginning for this 100 book. When I started this book, I was in a zonked out state of hypnosis, when I announced 100 moms, 100 days, 100 interviews. Honestly, that was the reality. I had attended a hypnosis session with Yamile, and I always talk about it. But I had no idea that what was coming through me by the universe. And when I ended this, I was wondering, 100 interviews are done. The book is still getting ready. What next? And then suddenly this bloomed out. And I remember I was very excited, and that time Ludmila was worried about me, and she said, "Why don't you just like let's postpone it? No." And I said, "1st March,
Yeah.
it's announced. 1st March, we are going. This is going to happen. Even if both of us are walking, nobody else walking." And then everybody joined, and so it's been
Yeah.
incredible. And
But Shikha, that's the important thing. Yours and Ludmina's cosmic energy has really ignited this whole thing. So thank you for that.
so much. And before I go it, because we have so many people, like the comments are just going up, and I'm unable to catch up with them. But Ashwini, because you also head a sports school, a school that has sports as one of the main subjects, we must utilize this stage to give that message about what your vision for that school is, and why sports should not be a second subject and should be a main subject, and how you're heading that school. And little bit about a story. A story always connects. See, that's why 100 stories, 100 dreams coming together. Let's hear a little story how it was 30 years back, for you to run in this country when women were really not into sports the way they are today. So let's just share, let's go back a little and just talk about, not the, because, we see films and it was not the way the superstar stuff that happens today. How was it to do that as a woman that time? Let's hear that. Let's talk about your school, and then we will close the ceremony with announcements. Ludmila will take over as well. So, but I want this.
Very briefly, I think the two people that really made me what I am today is one, my mother, and the second was my school physical education teacher. She was a Sri Lankan, and she was my PE teacher. And she's the one who actually noticed both my sister and myself on the field and brought in my first spike from Sri Lanka when she went on a holiday. And that really motivated us both to, just pursue the sport. So there were two women who really made a difference. And I think most often across the world, if you see very, very successful people, the woman in their life, whether it's the mother or the sister or the grandmother, really made that difference for them. Be it cooking, be it sport, be it any field. So I think, the credit goes to women in that sense. When I started out, I'm a product of a school games back then. School games would be a forum or a platform for schools to have that visibility of doing well, to be known. So it was a very robust program and an environment that I grew up in, and with great physical education teachers, both in my primary and the higher school, that really didn't have me look back on anything else but to pursue my sport with the encouragement. But I think, Ludmila is in a country which really promotes sport for life. I know the Canadian Youth Program and the Kids Program, which is a very, very robust program in Canada, where it's not just that one merely becomes an international athlete, but it's ingrained into their curriculum and it becomes a part of their culture. And that's what, I kind of grew up in. And somehow in our running days, of course, we were, all the women were the highlights in my days in the 80s, where you had Usha, Shaini, Vandanas, myself. I think Indian sport was known for their women, though it wasn't that kind of an encouragement back in rural India. But I'm happy to see in India how sport has evolved. And I think for everything to thrive, you need a hero. And I think Abhinav Bindra brought that Olympic gold medal, which really ignited the spirit of the nation. And if you see across disciplines, especially in rural, very, very conservative areas of our country, like Haryana, the UP belt has brought on a lot of women in contact sport, which would never have happened, whether it's wrestling, boxing. So I think we have evolved, and sport has given a lot of encouragement. For me, starting the school was to bring back the joy of sport in our curriculum, which we have lost because academics has taken over every aspect of our child's life. There's just no room for an average student, no room for anybody else but the best. So I think that we needed to break. It was also a time to prove to the world that sports is an integral part of our education curriculum. And that's how we started this school, which is an ICSE English medium school with 25 children back in my hometown in a 27-acre campus. Today we are 850 students up to 12th grade. And the journey goes on where even our teachers, if you come into our campus, everybody is walking or playing a sport as part of your curriculum. And we are 10% result oriented school too, where we have over the years got 10% results in both board exams, grade 10 and 12. So it is possible, but you also are giving back that child that life of being a well-rounded student, physically and mentally fit, because that's what sports does.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean,
Absolutely.
just to get this perspective from somebody who's heading a school and who has a vision, and I know you're doing so many other things, but we're also connecting here as moms. I want to go to Ludmila. Ludmila had also an interesting journey of getting into the Nike research. Ludmila, 2-3 minutes quickly, because we'll then announce things. What was your little experience? Let's revise it. We've already covered these things in interviews, but as we are meeting again, we must hear it again. Your journey, Ludmila, and how you're encouraging so many moms, or you did in the past as well, to bring this all together. So let's hear that as well. Your journey, Ludmila.
Thank you, Shika. I appreciate it. And I just want to circle back just very quickly to Ashwini, because I always say when I'm coaching or teaching or talking to people that a lot of times we think of legacy as something tremendous and you need to leave an enormous legacy. But that woman that gave you the paracletes for you to start running, her legacy was immense, and was that one act of kindness that she did to you. Small at the time, but look at how big was the effect. So for us not to discard the small acts of kindness and not think that that could be a legacy for somebody, because our acts of kindness can change people's lives and we will never know.
Absolutely.
And also the sports for me is so important because also brings the emotional intelligence on kids. They learn to do with each other in groups, and something that they will take to their office and business to the rest of the world is not just, in my view too, it's not just academics. You have to have both. But I just want to circle back. Thank you so much for sharing that, because it's a topic really dear to my heart.
Thank you.
And for me, my story is about to get women to say more yes to opportunities that show up in our lives, because a lot of times we ask and we pray for opportunities and something happens and we say no because of fear of whatever it is. Can I do it? Is it going to be long enough? Whatever the stories we had in our head. So my husband was a track and field athlete. So he's a 200, 400 meter sprinter. And he was going to compete in the 2000 Olympics, and he got injured. And then one thing led to the other. And then his career was then at that point. But I knew it, for him, wasn't finished. So I have been slightly helping him to coach kids. So I did sign him up to coach my son's soccer. I volunteered him to coach my son's soccer team at the time. And little by little, I tried to guide him to use all his knowledge to something else. And then I saw an ad in a newspaper, a local newspaper, looking for runners to participate in a Nike run study. And I cut the ad and I gave to him. And I said, honey, there you go. That's something that could be nice for you to go back into running and start it again. You just need to get the momentum going. It's a good exercise. And I gave to him. 2 days into it, and I'm like, I don't have a competitive streak at all. Nothing. And I'm like, why just for him? But I have never been a runner. I'm a ballroom dancer. I did many different sports, volleyball, skydiving, but never runner. And I'm like, why just Martin? And I was in a time in my life that I needed a challenge. I needed a change. I was very happy being a mom. I was stay-at-home mom at that time. I decided to be home with my son. But the women inside of me and the business, and I'm like, oh my God, I need something. So I question ran in my mind, why not me? Why don't I try? Why just for him? And I'm like, heck this, I'm gonna apply. And the requirements were like, oh, you need to be able to run 10K comfortably, not speed or nothing. Like you just need to be able to run, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes. It was like 4 months before the challenge started. And I'm like, I knew I had some endurance, but not 10K at that point yet, but I didn't give up. So I said yes, and I got picked, and I went to do the tests and ergonomics and everything there with them. And they're like, yeah, okay, you can participate. And then I'm like, oh man, okay, now I'm gonna start practicing to start the study. So I started running before the run study started, but I said yes to myself. I believed that I could. I couldn't at that time, but I believed I would find a way, and that I also was worthy and able, and I could do it. And this has been 4 years ago. And so I started running when I was 41. So it's never too late. No excuses in there. And so we did the first year. And the second year, when we completed the half marathon, they had a Nike professional photographer in there taking pictures of all of us that just finished the half marathon. And so the picture you saw on the ad, that was the picture that the Nike photographer took right after I finished my first ever half marathon. So the sweat in there was real. It wasn't like a fake picture. And turned out, and I didn't know, because I said yes to that opportunity, that I believe I also could as a woman, as a mom, I was able to do it. I ended up being picked between from 300 athletes that was participating in the run study. 14 of us got picked to be in the international launch of the shoes that we were trying to prototype. So I ended up receiving messages from friends all over the world saying, oh my God, I saw you inside the Nike store. You're in this big ad and on the Nike website. You have my pictures and the 14 of us. Everybody that bought those shoes got a booklet inside with all of our pictures and our runnings. So because I said yes to that one opportunity, I ended up in a worldwide campaign for Nike. Wonderful. And the ripple effect of that is that I'm here now.
Oh, yes.
Because of that challenge.
It's just a big...
So it's saying more yes to opportunities in our lives. Don't be afraid. Go for it and you find a way. And that is the story I want to bring here today. Like, do more of what makes you happy and say yes.
Thank you. And that's why when I interviewed you, that my spontaneous, I don't know who's sitting around my head. He's sitting around my head and I come up with this.
Thank you.
I'm interviewing you. I want to do this next with you.
Yeah.
I've started this whole 100 movement. Crazy things are happening and you will see when this was ending, I was like, what do I do next now? Yes, the book is doing something and I'll just announce what's happening next. Another exciting thing happening. So it's about saying yes. And I also want to take this opportunity. Debbie's been such a sweetheart all throughout this 100 months thing. And Debbie saw me. She's like, okay, this girl is not well. She has ended up announcing 10,000 kilometers. And I don't know, she's not organized. She doesn't know Excel sheet. So Debbie messages me on the side. She's like, do you need help with the and arranging your... If you do, let me know. I was like, oh my God, you just saved me. So this is how we locked arms to do this together in such a smooth way. And then Debbie just messaged me. So I want to say special thanks to her. Because within half an hour, Debbie had organized the group and she had put this, though we did not still follow putting the pictures under where Debbie wanted us to put, but did within half an hour. And that's what I'm saying, the community that's getting built together. Who is saying that you need to hire people to do this event? Such a massive event, 8,000 kilometers covered. Not a single event company was hired to do this, right? Right? The only person I hired was this sweet guy. I must give him credit, Bheem, who has been sitting here pulling out your lives to do the videos. Every time there was a line, he would pull out the video, send it to me. What should I take? What should I not take? So I must give him credit as well. So that's the only professional I've hired to do this. But otherwise, all of us have done this together. So I want to say thank you. And Frank, I must mention Frank here because Frank has been amazing. 99 women and one man in the book. But Frank, this is also for your mom, this stage right now, because I don't know whether you've seen Frank, Ludmilla, you've seen Frank's interview, but Frank's mom is in the book. She's no more with us, but her mom is in the book and his mom is in the book. And a lot of years back, his mom was she was a high jumper. She was an athlete and she was a high jumper. And at that time, women in his country were not allowed to go to Olympics. And she was given a medal for this high jumping and she would jump over the cars. Like she could just jump over the cars. And she had broken the world records. And I know she went through a lot in her life. But for me, the story of that woman who was not giving up, so much happening with her, but she never gave up because she had an athlete in her. And everybody, so this stage is for you, Frank. I'm taking the opportunity. I know you're in the comments. I keep saying that she's no more. Her voice is here. And she wasn't given the opportunity, I think 50 years back when she could jump over cars, women allowed to go to Olympics, but the government gave her the medal because she had broken the world record at that time. I mean, I can't even jump and sit on the car. Jumping over the car, just something else. Just something else. So, Frank, for your mom, right here, she's still with us. It's an honor to have her story in the book. She's the golden page in our book, which is going to come up. So now some announcements, because we can keep talking in this excitement, okay? And we did promise that we are going to do charity. But before that, 31 days of literal sweat, time taken off. Even I'm telling you, for something like my husband, who's a corporate guy, for doing 200 kilometers, just because there was accountability, there was reason to do it, and he did it. He was always a basketball player, but he lost it over being a corporate guy, and he came back to it in a big way. Showed me in my family what the effect of accountability and an event like this was doing, right? And to just being on a funny thing, there was just in Strava up and down going on every 2 kilometers, somebody's taking over and they were just trying to beat each other up. And just having a conversation the night with him about Ludmilla just covered me. I said, of course, it's her morning. She will cover up on you. So I will go for 6 kilometers tomorrow. That's how the conversations were going. And I'm sure it was happening across with everyone.
It was the best.
I want you all to give me your 8 minutes. It's an 8 minutes movie. I have incorporated everyone I can, and if I haven't, please forgive me for that. But we have done our level best. I have tried my level best to incorporate the whole feel of what happened. And allow me to show this movie to you, but give your full attention to it. And share it not because I have done this movie, share it not because there are reasons why you must share this movie, because 100 moms are coming. We are going to make a bend and we are going to make a history with this book. I know it. I can feel it after this event. We are coming. Let the world know we are getting together. These 100 moms are getting together. Two, so many people participated out of their comfort zone. Out of their comfort zone. They do need more shares so that more people can get inspired from this video and start walking and messaging us that not only we are going to do this run again because we've not completed 10,000. Whenever we do it, we not only want 100 moms, we want more people to come and join us for it. So just give me your time to just see this movie. Such a beautiful thing compiled from the live. And I'm going to just share my screen. And then we're going to talk about charities that we are supporting. And
I can't wait to see the movie. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
It'll be the first time for me too.
Sharing it, my technical ability. I've come so far.
You got this. You got this.
So far is a big thing. So we are sharing my, I just decluttered my background because it was going live. Otherwise, my background is very cluttered. Ready? We go for this 9 minutes movie. Give it your time, give it your a little support, and we will put the link down and let's share it soon. Thank you, everyone. This has been priceless for me, for all of us. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for walking. Thank you for believing. Thank you for trusting. Thank you for sharing.
I don't hear a sound, Shika.
Because now you can't hear it. You can't hear it. Ludmila, can you hear it?
You're paused. I think
Can you? Is it
I said I
okay?
couldn't hear.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. I just couldn't hear sound on the video.
Okay.
That is a I can't remember exactly where it is, but that is a setup where.
Can you hear it? Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everyone. This has been priceless for me, for all of us. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for walking. Thank you for believing. Thank you for trusting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for everything. Because now this has made sure that the book and the moms from the book are coming together. This is the glimpse of it. Thank you. Run for Moms has been so successful and so inspiring. Thanks to Ludmila, who did it with me, and thanks to all of you and your families and your pets and your grandchildren and all the stuff that's happened. Thank you so much for everything.
Run for Moms! I'm so proud of all of you. Look at everything that we accomplished in this month. It was one of the best projects I participated related sports. It has been amazing seeing all the husbands helping, all the kids helping, grandkids, pets, seeing all your transformation in front of my eyes and our eyes has been phenomenal. Shika, thank you for believing in this project, for pushing forward, believing in me to get this going. Everybody else that participated, you're all amazing. Remember that.
Day one. We are starting and supporting awareness for moms around the world for their health, physical health, mental health, professional health, and whatnot.
Day 3, Run for Moms. Beautiful skies, beautiful weather in Bangalore. Hey everyone, this is Francis, and Jade and I are walking. Today is March the 6th, so it's our 6th day.
Hi, moms! I'm back from Miami, from the land of sunshine, back to the land of snow and ice.
Okay, hey, Run for Moms, this is LJ, and I'm in, I don't think Alexandria, Virginia, but I'm somewhere in Virginia, in a new location for us, in Donaldson Run Park.
7 days left. 7 days left. Let's go, go, go!
Hello everyone. I told Shikha that definitely I'm going to do my run or my walk from Disneyland today for sure. And it's been an amazing day.
Hello, mommies. I want to show you the almost like the most beautiful part of Chirunda Fair.
Hey everybody, how are you? It's day 30 in our Run for Moms challenge. We're so happy that we've gotten here. I'm so excited.
Hi everyone, this is Rohit. I'm Shika's husband. Thanks for everybody for participating in the campaign, challenge, Run for Moms, and today wrapping up the final walk with lovely trees in the background, similar to cherry blossoms. So again, extremely excited to be part of the challenge, and continue to do these efforts for various charities and communities. Thank you. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. Run for Mom, super excited. This is where I'm going to complete I'm planning to do 8 kilometers today.
Minds come together in this caliber, beautiful things happen.
Chica, this is for you. I need my 20,000 steps.
Hello, all the moms. 100 self-portrait, 100 dreams. Hi.
Okay.
We're doing face yoga.
Okay.
Good morning, beautiful world. Today, I want to introduce you to my mentor, my guide, my therapist, my friend, my creative inspiration.
Hi ladies, this is Sawyer, my grandson, and he's joining me for the end of my walk on the way home for our 13th day of Run for Moms.
Bye. Happy Sunday.
Hi everyone, this is Shress. I just finished an amazing outdoor walk.
Hi, my name is Tammy, and thank you for letting me join your walking club.
Good morning. I'm Vinita, contractor.
Hey guys, day 19, Run for Mom. There's Dawn.
Hello, I'm back to Delhi and walking out here doing a walk with my little pram. We've got a little Baba in here. Good morning, mamas. We're on day 15 of our walk, and I have difficulty going live whilst walking.
Hi everybody, I'm actually packing up to go back to Canada, so I was packing up my husband's shoes, and I just had to show you guys this. Look at the tread on his shoes.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning. It's day 15, and here I am out at 6 in the morning.
You just have to admit that coming down to the beach is just so healthy.
So today I didn't manage to go to Shreveport for my walk, so I decided to go up to my terrace. So here I am on my terrace. It's a beautiful view. As you can see the beautiful sky above. A very different experience completing my 7 kilometers.
Hi everyone, my name is Katrina Harris and I'm mom number 6.
Hello. Thank you so much for this wonderful idea. Like we're all getting stuck in our desks for too long. And it's really nice to get a little bit of encouragement.
We are live.
We are live.
Good morning, beautiful moms. My name is Kara McCarran, and I'm a life and business coach. And I wanted to do this video for Shika for the book because moving your body is super important. And as a mom, it can be really tricky to prioritize that and to have the energy. Come on, Mom, don't give up. You have 100 meters left to go to hit 3 kilometers. You're doing it for moms. You're running for moms. Come on. You have 100 meters left. You got it. Right now. Finish it. Real quick. One and done.
Hey Mom, I just you've got here with me. It's been years. Well, actually, since before the baby was born. And today, it is nice and rainy out here, which is why you see the spots on my glasses.
I've seen this video 100 times since it's been launched, but I still feel so excited. Seeing the effort, how was it? There are people in comments, please write and share.
There are 537 million people around the world living with diabetes, and that number is growing.
Oh, the other video is going through. Yeah, there you go.
I keep saying, I confess my ability of technical stuff. So yes, the diabetes video got on after the run, but how beautiful it has been. How beautiful it has been. It makes me very emotional because I want to meet each one of you and I'm going to bring you here very soon. And we're going to do this event again. It's okay. 10,000 was not like, it was meant for 100 mothers to complete 10,000. Honestly, only 30% because I've been in touch with mothers. Some mothers are going through something. Some mothers have young babies. Lots happening. But we're still giving the credit to the 100 moms doing it together because we've gotten our families to do it on behalf of mothers who couldn't participate. So a big hug to everybody who participated on behalf of mothers who couldn't do it. And I think 30% mothers doing 8,000 kilometers. Approximately. We still in the calculation mode, but between 7,500 kilometers and 8,000. And Ashwini, what do you have to say about the film? And then we can just announce the charity, get the mothers in, and leave them for 10 minutes, and then we will continue. Ashwini, you're on mute.
You're muted.
Ashwini, you're on mute.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Shika, it doesn't matter whether, you are as challenged as I am technically, but I think the effort speaks volumes. And I think congratulations, and your initiative has really gone beyond everybody's expectation, including yours. So I think, I would only like to say that let's carry this forward and connect with more and more women across the world and spread the joy of bringing not just the health aspect of it, but sharing each other's stories and inspiring one another. And I think this momentum will lead to many, many positive things across the world. So congratulations and all the very best for everything that you're going to do henceforth. And I'm sure you have a whole lot of things stacked up. And the best part of it is, at the end of each of your journey that you're proposing to have is also the joy of giving. Giving is a very important aspect of everything that we do, whether it's in kind or it just doesn't matter. The very joy of giving brings an enormous amount of benefits to just not oneself, but to the entire community in large. So the joy of giving must carry on.
Yes, and we're just going to announce the 2 charities that they're going to open up for next 48 hours. But before I say that, Ashwini, and I'm telling this to Ludmila and to all the mothers, this is not me. This is us together. It is meant to be us together. I am nothing in this project if I don't have all of you with me. So we are going to do many things together. This just shows that we did it, and it's an honor that I've had this message through me coming in my mind and taking this forward. But when I turn back, I only see the tribe growing and growing and growing, and the push becoming. I get so many messages when I'm giving up. Honestly, there are times when I'm like, what are you doing? And then I get a message from Lucy or Donna or something. Somebody will message me and say, we've got you. You're right. Just go ahead. So we are doing it together. Now, just the announcement part. Give me 5 more minutes. We're getting all the moms in. Ludmila, can you just help me put the Zoom link into the Champion Moms message board? And we will just meet some mothers for 5-10 minutes. I'll request we'll wrap it up in 10 more minutes. But we should just at least see moms who participated and their shining faces, just not comments. So we'll get them in. But before that, there are 2 charities that we're supporting. and both the charities are of mums in the book. And we wanted to do more, but I think the other charities we will do in a better way. I think 2 at a time is great. So next 48 hours or maybe 3 days, 72 hours, 3 days, 72 hours? Yeah, my math is also not so good. So the next 3 days, we're going to open this link and we will actively share it with our social media to help these initiatives. And I'm just going to talk about this. Give me 2 minutes for these initiatives, to introduce you to the initiatives. We will be putting the link, is a special link given to us, and so that end of this run we can also announce in the movie, we'll put it, that much charity done by mothers across the world. Doesn't matter how much you pay, doesn't matter, but share it. As Ashwini just said, give, share it on your profile, share it to your relatives. There are, like, it doesn't matter how much you give, but just participate in trying to get charities, because these moms are doing incredible job in their own spheres. And let me just introduce you first with Shress and Debbie. Again, I'm going to share my screen, and so I'm anyway in love with both of them. I'm in love with all of you, and that's the truth. But Shress and Debbie are doing great work together. And this foundation, this NGO was started by Shress, founded by Shress, and now supported by Debbie with her. And please hear her 3-minute message, what it is about. And then we will wrap it up with 1 or 2 announcements and get to meet the moms for 10 minutes. So I'm just sharing the screen. All right. Okay. Right. Yeah, we go share. And just let me know if you guys can hear her.
Have you heard of the term ACEs, adverse childhood experiences? They are events or circumstances that may cause trauma to a child under the age of 18. There are 10 very common, although there are many more. Physical abuse, sexual abuse, verbal abuse, neglect, emotional and physical neglect, a family member dealing with depression or mental illness, a family member dealing with addiction, drug, alcohol, or substance abuse, an incarcerated family member, witnessing and living in domestic violence, or losing a parent to death, separation, or divorce. Do any of those strike a chord with you? Do know that you are not alone. 1 out of 6 of us have experienced 4 or more of those ACEs. Hi, my name is Shress Rodriguez, and I am the founder of Re-Empower ACEs. As someone who experienced all 10 of them, I have faced some of the worst things that life can throw at you. At 15 years old, my quinceañera, my mother shot and killed my father in self-defense. It wasn't just that day that impacted my life. It was the events before and after that created a ripple effect to take me to 2019, when I had a nervous breakdown and was battling with thoughts of taking my own life. Those events haunted me, they tormented me, they stuck with me, as they do many others. I found the courage to start to ask myself what was wrong with me. And that's when I discovered the Nadine Burke TED Talk. It is about creating awareness on how ACEs have impacted us as adults. I, at that moment, discovered 2 things. 1, I was devastated that I had experienced all 10. 2, that I wasn't crazy, that I hadn't been self-sabotaging myself, that the chronic pain I lived with wasn't in my mind, that the nightmares and the two steps forward and 5 steps back, that I wasn't making all that up. So it sent me on a journey to research. And in that research, I found my healing. I found the modalities. I found the resources. I found that I was not alone, that so many women and children are suffering in silence. ACEs are preventable, but I want you to know that it is one of the leading causes of adult depression and heart disease. So today I stand here asking you to join me in this fight against ACEs, to create awareness programs, to put the resources that we need to put together so that women and children like you and me can live happy, healthy, and beautiful lives. Will you join me?
Yes, Shreyas, we will join you, and this is just a beginning. Um, Again, I've seen video a few times, and then my heart just keeps getting more and more connected to dreams that these mothers are holding. And I'm assuring you that we are going to be with you doing this. So we are going to put the link, and we're going to share the link in Run for Moms. And I would like Ludmila to take over to introduce Amy's charity, and then two announcements, and then we will meet mothers. We will try to have a very brief conversation to wrap this up because it's already going to finish an hour. So I promise not more than an hour, but we will at least meet all the moms. So please come in the Zoom link in the waiting room, and we will join you in. Ludmila, take 2 minutes to quickly introduce Amy's charity as well. You're a co-host, you can share the screen if you have to, otherwise you can talk about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shika. And what a powerful charity from Charisse also. I'm very honored that we're here supporting that too, because it is super important. I'm super glad to announce and to talk about Amy's charity because I have been following their journey since 2014 when I first met them through PLF Jeff Walker event and all the work they do. I even have from that time a little bracelet that the kids in Kenya created and they brought to us, and everybody that donated got the bracelet. So beautiful memories. And I had a chance to meet up with Amy and her husband and their son Sam today for coffee. So I'm super excited. It was a great day. Amy's charity is about, they build schools in Kenya. And we will have a video from her on the group as well. But Amy's background, she was also a teacher. And during her travels, she saw the need. She wanted to help. She had that in her heart, and she can explain much better than I can. But I love what she and her husband are doing, and all the schools and everybody they're putting together. Like they're collecting their friends, and everybody's using the social media in good for good use to really talk about the charity. And what relates to us is that right now they are building schools and buildings just for girls because they saw the need to have this school for girls. So Amy just launched her book, Passion to Purpose, and all the proceeds from that book is going towards the charity and building the school. And I have a short video. Let's see if I can share my screen also, because the video can paint even better picture than I can. But I can say from my heart that I have been following them and all the work that they have been doing and everybody donating, and they are incredible. So let me get that. And the same, Shika is gonna put the link, and it is called Village Impact. And Shika, let me know if you can hear the audio. It's coming. 1 sec.
I don't think we can hear the Lucy, Ludmila, we can't hear the. Can you all hear Facebook? Can you all?
No.
No, we can't hear on Facebook also.
I can't hear.
Ludmila, you'll have to. We can't hear on Facebook also. Yeah. Ludmila, you will have to send the link. You will have to send the link to me.
Let me go back here.
All the moms coming in, just stay on mute.
Everything they're saying is in writing too. I'm just, why can't I know it's something on the audio, but I can't remember. Hold on. Gosh, I've done this so many times and I can't remember right now. Everything they're saying is in writing, but we'll have the video regardless on the page. We'll have this video and you can all check it out. And I know we're tight for time, but again, from the bottom of my heart, the work they do,
Shika, can you hear me?
Kenya is unbelievable. Yes, we can, Frank.
Go to Zoom or go to the Facebook page, turn the volume off on Facebook, then go back to your Zoom camera, and that will get rid of the feedback.
Oh, it's not on Facebook. I'm on their website. You muted, Shika. Shika, you muted.
Oh, I was going on and on and on and on and on. All the mums and enthusiasm of everybody wanting, we want to see the faces right here who are walking and coming in, joining in. Just say hi to us. It's just 3-4 minutes we are together here to end this because we must hear. Good to see Francis, Donna, Frank joining in. But before we wrap up, Melanie has come up with a great idea and that's going to be announced very soon. Another thing starting, and because it's to do with pictures and it's to do with helping people get shoes, I still need to know all the details, but I think we have to put up pictures of our foot doing something and then shoes get donated to a charity. And because it's pictures, and because Melanie's already donated 25 shoes by putting her pictures of her foot, and by Donna and Francis are laughing because they know they've been in my self-portrait workshop and they know my love for taking pictures of feet. So something has to happen, but that will be announced very, very soon yes, I know Lucy cannot join us. You know, she came in by mistake and I got removed by mistake, and now Zoom is not letting Lucy come in. It's just unbelievable. Lucy will have to, Frank, if you can help Lucy to come in some way, I don't know technically how to help her because Zoom is saying that we cannot get you in. All right, I just think we've covered everything, Ashwini. So after this thing, we're coming up with another run in 4 months' time, probably. And that time we will finish 10,000 kilometers. Or more, you never know. I suddenly say 15,000 because why I'm saying that is because we are going to make sure we are starting a group called 100 Self-Portrait, 100 Dreams on Strava. Okay? Strava was a brilliant app. It was not a problem to calculate people's runs. This Excel sheet, etc. was a lot of work and a lot of inaccuracy coming in. Strava will help us to do it. So anyway, this run is not ending. We all are joining Strava with 100 Self-Portrait, 100 Dreams group with Ludmila will make. And every day, whenever we run, we should just save our activities. And we still are together with no pressure of 15,000, 10,000. And when the run gets announced again, all 100 of us are going to be on Strava by then. That's our target, that all the moms should be on Strava. We slowly get everybody in and then launch the run again and then do it on Strava together. So that was one thing I wanted to talk about. Another thing I wanted to talk about was Melanie's charity. Anything else, Ludmila, on the list that I have forgotten and not spoken about?
No, I think we covered everything. And it's really nice to give us this little bit of a time so we can get everybody on Strava, get any technical difficulty, everything explained. It will make our lives so much easier to really calculate all the kilometers. And is that fun, good competition that we'll all have. So it is much easier if we can get into an app that we can all calculate, and we'll make it simple. I promise. We'll make it simple to everybody. It's not going to be a lot of work.
All right. So we have Donna, Frank, and Francis here. Let's wrap it up. Quickly, 2 minute stage. Frank, let's start from you. Just 2 minutes share and we can wrap this event. I think our technical stuff just got the thing a little slow at the end, but we should end with great messages here. I'm still inviting more mothers to come just to say hi, just to say we did it together. And what do you think about it? Frank, what's your experience? You've been amazing as well, walking every single day. Run for Moms was the very first line every time you walked. So let's just briefly, Frank, we'll just take 2 minutes each and speak about it.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm actually still excited about it. I'm not going to quit walking. So I had a blast, and just getting in touch with everybody was a lot of fun also. But it also, I don't know about anybody else, helped motivate me a lot in my business and other things. Me and LJ, it's just nonstop. The creativity's been coming, and it's just because, you know, when you feel good, you do good. And when you're walking, you're putting oxygen into the bloodstream. It's going into the brain. Now the brain is functioning the way it's supposed to be functioning. So I had a blast, and I really enjoyed the support with everybody. I thought it was awesome, and I hope we keep doing it.
100%.
Thank you, Shika.
And I was mentioning, thank you for saying, Frank, this is just the beginning. The end of this challenge is just the beginning of our new habit towards our new better health. And like you said, sometimes you just need to go for a quick walk and get your juice flowing and your creativity flowing. Like we keep on pushing. Sometimes we sit in our chairs and we're tired. Like nothing is happening, but you don't get up. You stay in that mood and that situation. And this is what Tony Robbins always says: you change your state, you change everything. So really get up, go for a walk around the block if you can go far. But if you can do like a 10-15 minute walk and get some fresh air, man, you come back like 300% better. And that thing that you were like just pushing through and nothing was happening, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna get the answer. So this is really just the beginning, Frank, and I'll be there with you. I'll be walking and hiking and exercising for sure.
We're going to do that. Sorry, my son came in, and when he tried to do this, he had crashed the whole computer in one of my lives. So I was just trying to protect my computer and trying to tell him, do not touch the wires right now. We're just ending the live. So that's why I was listening to you, Frank. And Francis, let's have you on and Anjana, and then we'll wrap it up. I just think it's been an hour, and we should always finish these events in an hour, not longer than that.
I just wanted to say that it was a great motivation for me to watch everyone take part in this. It's been a stressful couple of months here with work and things like that for me, but it was great seeing everybody get out there. And I want to say too, my dad was awesome in just stepping in and walking and things like that. So it was just great seeing everybody support each other.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Your dad participating was So beautiful, Francis,
Francis.
Francis, and I told you to give him a tight hug from my side to participate and add his runs. That was amazing. That was really sweet of him. Anjana, would you like to say something? And then I think Donna just left, and Anjana is here.
Yeah. Actually, thank you so much. You know what? I was just recovering from COVID, and I didn't think I just didn't feel like even walking a step. But this was something which, seeing all of them together, I said I have to get back on that track and I have to walk. And today I could manage, 10 kilometers a day. I was like, wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for inspiring me.
Oh yes, thank you so much for joining in, Anjana. And post-COVID, I was worried when you said, "Oh, I'm trying to recover from COVID and I cannot do it." We've had mothers coming in with newborn babies, and I messaged them, Run for Mom. They're like, "All right, we'll take our prams and we'll go out." They have 2-month-olds, and many moms have taken. I've been speaking to them on messages. They've taken the effort and to come out of their situations, which were very tough. But they walked, and I said, exactly why you must walk, because this walk will help you to get out of that. We should wrap it up. I'm just trying to see, Ludmila, if on the list we completed everything yet or not. We have.
No, we have. Yeah, no, I was just look everything you wanted to say, and all the thank yous, and yeah, again, like circle back, I didn't have a chance. Debbie would not have done it without you.
Why she didn't have
you had so much behind the scenes, was absolutely incredible.
The Mexico gets the real thing. They were pushing, and they were even on Strava. That group was like really pushing us to 200. It was 100 kilometers. People were doing 200 kilometers because this group from Mexico was just like pushing us, doing 14 kilometers a day, 10 kilometers a day, 12 kilometers a day, 25 kilometers on bike. I mean, it was just amazing to see that. And
yeah,
thanks for sharing your trip of that trip that you shared. All right, I think we just need to wrap this up, because I just feel just to revise the link. The link of the YouTube will be shared. Please share the effort of everyone to the world, that this can happen even sitting on the computer. We can still get the world together, and we can walk, and we can still do many things. 2, the charities are going to be open for next 3 days. We'll try to support the charities by supporting the charities and sharing the charities, both the charities. 3, Run for Moms will come back again. 4, wait for what Melanie and me are doing together in the coming week. Our pictures for donating shoes. Information will be released with me and Melanie going live. And Francis, you can keep smiling. I know why you're smiling about this thing, but we will go live with Melanie. So just keep watching the space for another, I think 3-4 days. I'll go live with that. All right, and the book must finish now. Like, people are now started to ask me, where can I buy the book? We have to start that run to the finish line. So I am requesting all the moms, everybody. We are like, book is already being asked again and again in messages. In-person events I'm going in, people are asking me, where is the book? So now, as Ludmila says, this run, enthusiasm has to convert into the book. We have to finish line with our book. And the minute the book gets to the finish line, there are many more steps like printing, publishing, license, copyright, other things. It crosses that, and then it gets launched, and you guys come to India for that. We have some 10,000 kilometers kind of a thing to be covered with the book. So let's start that run on the side. I'm going to be reaching out. There is going to be a lot of reaching out right now for supporting with reaching the book to the finish line as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Frank, for being here. Thank you so much for supporting this. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Anjana. Donna was here, and few of you are here to just support this. And I must wrap it up, because I just wanted to wrap it up in an hour. So off live, and you all can stay back. I'll just say hi to you in person. Thank you, Ludmila, for all.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You want to say something before leaving?
Just super quick, 2 things. I'm gonna work on my nail polish for my toes and my feet for the picture. And for the charities, for Cherie's charity, for Amy's charity, Village Impact, something I do with a group of friends once every 2-3 months, we come together to use our social media for good. And this is what we're asking of all of you, to really share. So sometimes we do 24, 48 hours that the 5-6 of us share about that one charity that we picked. So we use our reach, we use our social media for good. So, and that is the idea from Shika and I with those 2 amazing charities, is to really use your social media, post, talk about it, share the link. Let's see what we can do as a collective to raise money for those 2 amazing causes. I will be doing that, and I can't wait for you to see you doing the same. And it is like 2 seconds. You grab the link and you post in your social media and you say, we are a group of amazing women coming together to support this charity for 72 hours, and join me in this giving back. And that's it. It's all you need to do, and you're gonna help so many people doing this simple act of kindness.
It's going to be on for 3 days only. So this effort is for 3 days. There are more that we needed to support. Francis was part of it as well. We are going to do the next run. We're going to organize it in a much better way, and we will make sure that more charities from the book is supported.
All the charities then is going to be inside the Facebook group, right? The Run for Moms, and then we can all support them.
All right. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
Join the group that Ludmila will create on Strava called 100 Self-Portrait, 100 Dreams. You know, what will happen with that? Before I wrap up, of course, I must say that, you know, when I'm going to be on that list, if I don't walk for 30 days and I've not walked at all, everybody will know Shika has not walked. And then we can just reach out and say, Shika, time for you to walk. You've not walked for last 30 days and it shows on Strava. That's how we can support each other. Francis, if she's not walking, I will reach out to her in 5 days and say, Francis, 5 days you've not walked for last 5 days. Here it is. So let's make that group a group for help, and we will all support each other. And when we see somebody, you know, getting stuck and not doing their daily, it would do a lot of benefit to all of us. We'll keep walking. And when you see Ludmila doing 200 kilometers, Frank doing 180 and everything, and then be like, wow, we just 5 kilometers. We must add more.
Keep
right?
moving forward.
Join that group. Ludmila is going to create it, and we are going to join that. Off we go from live. Bye bye, everyone. Have a nice day.